Why teaching? Why is that important? Good morning and welcome into Mornings on Main Street. I'm Chris Yow Scott Stewart coming your way from Pulaski and Giles County in just a moment, but we have a fantastic show lined up for you. Looking forward to showing you a little bit about what's going on around southern Middle Tennessee. We've got Mayor J.J. Brindley, who will share with us what's going on in Pulaski and much, much more coming up in the show, as well as sports from Wade Neely, Patton, as well as your weather report. So make sure to stick around for the full half hour. Looking forward to it. Right now, we're going to give you the headlines on the wrap. On the front page of this week's Main Street Murray, you can find a story on the top of the front page about a service that is taking place on Thursday, where a group from Illinois is actually coming down to place flags at the funeral home in honor of fallen Marine Joseph Whaley, who was killed last month in a training accident in Camp Pendleton. His funeral will actually take place on Saturday. They're coming in Thursday to place flags, and they're asking for the community's help. There's information on how to get in touch with them and how to get involved with that in that store. They also need help on Sunday taking the flags up. So if you have the willingness and the time to come out and help them, the information on how to do that is available on the front page of the paper. You can also find a story about Dr. Michael Steele, who remains on suspension with Columbia Central High School. There is a story about that situation, as well as what the events that led up to his suspension in that story, and that he plans to appeal and have a hearing. And to do that, we lay out all of these steps and that he must take and what will happen next in that saga. In Spring Hill, there is a group of neighbors who are really fighting a proposed subdivision that is looking to potentially bring down a lot of trees in a particular plot of land, and the neighbors are certainly worried about what may come of that. So there's a full story in the paper about that subdivision, as well as an update on the special session that took place up at the state capitol. Plenty in this week's Main Street Murray. We're going to send you down to Pulaski now with Scott Stewart, who has the Pulaski Citizen Wrap.
Hey everybody, I'm Scott Stewart, and this is the wrap for the Pulaski Citizen this week. This week I've got two great interviews. I talked to Chamber Director Jesse Parker about the Here's the Beef Festival that's going on this week in Giles County. You can see the sign right here behind me. And we also have the second of what turned out to be 4 segments with Pulaski Mayor J.J. Brindley. Both of these are great interviews, and they're coming up here in just a few minutes here on Mornings on Main Street, Southern Middle Tennessee. As for the Pulaski Citizen this week, our Citizen Spotlight is Shannon Bass, and she takes the honor right there at the top of the front page. A music video was shot right here across the street. Matter of fact, right there, see that? Right there in that door, right up those steps into that door in Antoinette Hall. And it was shot about a month ago, and the video has dropped, and we've got more information on the front page there in the Pulaski Citizen. You can also find that out at AntoinetteHall.com. We couldn't resist putting a picture of that beautiful blue moon that we had last week. And we've got that up there on the front page, along with the story from the Pulaski Electric System Power Board. And the Bobcats celebrated their first victory on the football gridiron this week, and we've got pictures on the front page to celebrate that. Inside is this month's Around the Square and so much more. Pick up a copy of the Pulaski Citizen this week. We'll be right back.
Piggly Wiggly, located in Neely's Mill Shopping Center, is Columbia's locally owned and operated Cost Plus 10 grocery store dedicated to serving the community with low prices and smiling faces. Piggly Wiggly offers fresh, hand-cut meats daily, as well as daily hot plate lunches from their deli counter. You're certain to see smiling faces and a helping hand when you're here at Piggly Wiggly. Come by and check out our fresh produce, high-quality meats, and more. Down home, down the street, we'll see you at the Pig.
having a good, confident smile and being able to portray that positivity to others is really helpful.
A professional family atmosphere is what we get every time we come here.
Our hygienists do a better job at kind of assessing mouths and coming up with plans than most dentists do.
They're very kind and they're very aware of other people.
I think if there's things that I would want you to leave here with, I want you to feel like you were heard, that we listened to you, and I want you to feel like that your concerns were addressed.
Scott Stewart here with Mayor J.J. Brindley. And Mayor, we wanted to talk a little bit about what the city has been up to. Of course, I know you got some new hires. Talk about some of the people that you brought on to the city and what the plan is with these folks.
Yes, sir. We're excited about all the new hires and the personnel change that we've made during my administration so far. One of the first ones is John Green. John Green has been with the city for several years now, and we've promoted him to Public Works Director, and John's office is now here in City Hall. John has been with the city again for several years. He's extremely talented. He has an engineer's mind. He's very hands-on and getting involved. He's doing right now his classes and everything to be the building inspector as well. And we're very excited about John. John works with our engineers on our water issues, things that we're experiencing. All the public works heads, everybody from the water department, gas department, everybody. We have great leaders. We have a great team. Yeah. And this right here just helps everybody be proactive and going out to. Let's not wait on an issue to happen. Let's be proactive and start looking how we can prevent this. And John has already saved the city money.
That's what I was going to say. He's already showing some.
Yeah, he's already. It's just immediately what he did. So we're very excited about John and so thankful to have him on board. We've also we have a new EDC director, Mr. Phil Reese. We're very excited to have Phil. Phil has, as soon as he came in office, he came in around July. He has hit the ground running.
Absolutely wide open.
We have been extremely wide open. Phil has went and done so much that people just don't understand until you're in this position. But Phil's reached out to all of our industries. Yeah. He's toured a lot. I've been on several tours with him, and that's one thing that we want to reconnect with all of our industries to let them know. We always want new industries. Don't get me wrong, but we want to always be there for the current industries that we have right now. They're the backbone of our city and our county, and we want to make sure that we're always taking care of them. Phil really brings, when Phil comes into the room, it makes every one of us sharpen up a little bit. He's that kind of guy. I know Phil we've already, in just the last couple of months, reconnected very strong with the state. Right. Our relationships, having the state down, coming back into City Hall, meeting with them. County Executive Mr. Stowe, myself, Phil has met with the state. We've met with several other organizations, TVA, of what's out there. Again, when we talked about grants earlier, Phil has been very active in that, and so we're very excited to see what we have. I've got to tag along to several conferences with Phil to learn, and we're really connecting with all the other counties and cities, and it's a very strong partnership right now. Right. It's been a good thing.
Did we hit all the personnel?
No, we hadn't hit all the personnel yet. We hired a executive assistant to me and handle marketing and social media present, Miss Cameron Quinto.
Right.
She's been an amazing hire. Enjoy working with her. Sure. I couldn't ask for someone to be more responsive, as they're always got a smile on the face, and we want to focus on positivity here in the city and in the county. But we've got too many good things going, and we want to.
You're right about that.
Yeah, probably. We want to capture all of this, and the city hasn't. We've never really had a big social media presence at all. Our website's been pretty dated for a while, so we're updating that just so if you need to get in touch with. I like to be in meetings. I've been in meetings since 8 o'clock this morning, so I ain't checked my cell phone.
Part of that fire hose.
Yeah, the fire hose. So so many people call. Well, who do I call about the water issue? Call the water department. But look on the website.
Look on the website, it's got all
and
that
you'll
on
see. And call City Hall. Everybody is open to help. But Miss Cameron is updating everybody. Has their numbers on their emails.
Yeah.
And then we're also going to be, and we're in the works. It just hasn't went live yet. But going to do a City of Pulaski Facebook page.
Oh, yeah.
And that's just going to be, I'm a big believer when it comes to news, that you've got to make sure everybody will make up something if you don't tell them something. And
That's
so
exactly right.
my big belief, I get my news from the newspaper and the radio.
Yes, sir.
And I know there's a lot comes up from social media, but what platforms, what I want to see us do is, if the City of Pulaski post, we're closed today for Memorial Day,
Right.
You're closed that day. You know you can go on that page. If we're having a major issue or anything, you'll be able to go to that page and see what's going on.
Absolutely.
You don't have to get it from somewhere else. Yeah, one good thing about with our new hires, Miss Karen Davis has been with the city now for a little over a year, I believe. Yeah. She's just passed and got everything done. She's certified accounting now.
Okay, great.
There's a lot of systems that you have to be trained for to be able to do what she does.
Right.
And she's really stepped in and did wonderful. We have great employees, and one thing that we're doing, Terry Harrison wears a lot of hats.
He does,
and he's been very good to the city and helps in so many ways. You never know how many things he does. And he just celebrated a birthday too. I won't say the age. He might not want me to.
He's older than
you. Yeah, older than me. But what we are is putting a plan together. We want Terry to be here as long as he can and as long as we see fit. But we have a plan and moving forward. And he's been so beneficial to training these people and really making sure that we hire the right people and promote within that can do this. And he's given a lot of people a lot of opportunities, and that's been great. So we're excited about that.
Well, thank you, JJ. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Thank you.
Having a good, confident smile and being able to portray that positivity to others is really helpful.
A professional family atmosphere is what we get every time we come here.
Our hygienists do a better job at kind of assessing mouths and coming up with plans than most dentists do.
They're very kind and they're very aware of other people.
I think if there's things that I would want you to leave here with, I want you to feel like you were heard, that we listened to you, and I want you to feel like that your concerns were addressed.
Since 1975, Mid-Tennessee Bone and Joint Clinic has treated the orthopedic needs of Middle Tennessee residents. The trained physicians provide surgical options and minimally invasive options to treat all orthopedic needs. The walk-in clinic, OrthoQuick, helps you bypass the ER while treating sports injuries and acute needs Monday through Saturday. Visit MTBJ online at mtbj.net or on social media at Mid-Tennessee Bone Joint Clinic.
Piggly Wiggly, located in Neely's Mill Shopping Center, is Columbia's locally owned and operated Cost Plus 10 grocery store dedicated to serving the community with low prices and smiling faces. Piggly Wiggly offers fresh, hand-cut meats daily as well as daily hot plate lunches from their deli counter. You're certain to see smiling faces and a helping hand when you're here at Piggly Wiggly. Come by and check out our fresh produce, high-quality meats, and more. Down home, down the street, we'll see you at the Pig.
Hey, Scott Stewart with you here. I'm at the Giles County Chamber of Commerce. I'm with Jesse, and we're talking about the fair and the Here's the Beef Festival, which is going on right now in Giles County.
That's right.
And, what we got going on this week is a lot of agriculture related stuff, including the Ag Impact Breakfast they had this morning.
Yes, just got done chugging some chocolate milk from Flowers Dairy. It is my favorite.
It is good, yes, chugging that chocolate milk. But we got all kinds of events, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday going on. Every night there's a bounce house extravaganza. You want to explain a little bit about what the bounce house extravaganza is?
Absolutely. You know, you can have one bounce house, a slide, something like that. But what makes it special to make it Fair Week at the Ag Park, is 12.
12 bounce houses.
12. It might be 13 or 14. You never know. We'll just go out and get them all.
Just find everyone you get your hands on, which means that the kids won't be bouncing off the walls, they'll be bouncing off the houses.
That's
so
right.
that's every single night at the fair. Also, tonight and tomorrow night, the Circus Thrill Show. Tell us a little bit about that.
Owen Stennell has been such a good friend of ours to help us get a circus in town. Just something that we don't have in the community throughout the year, something we can always look forward to. We try to add something every year. So this year we've got some different kind of motorcycle tricks and some aerial artists that are going to do some fun stuff. So there's 2 shows tonight, 3 shows tomorrow night, and that is included with your admission of $5.
Family Faith Night. We end up where we have groups, gospel groups come and sing. And we have some services where we worship the Lord out there at the fair.
That's right. You know what? This all is meant to be a display of our community, and of course Wednesday is a church night for a lot of us, so we invite everybody to come out to Family Faith Night and have church with us. Let's all fellowship together. We're going to listen to some music by New Gospel Spirituals. We've got some talented folks from Stillwater's Cowboy Church that are going to sing and bring us a message. Hope Drake, her testimony is always wonderful and inspirational.
Inspiring, man, yes.
And then they're going to turn it over to this foot rodeo, which they've got some teams that do some things that are teams of 4 kids, which they'll be doing things in the dirt with animals and roping that you and I, we don't do that on a regular basis.
No,
but
we do not.
To entertain everybody, after that, we're going to turn around and we've got some local celebrities that are going to try it on a foot rodeo.
Oh, okay. Thursday's going to be at 3 o'clock, the Showstopper Cattle Show. Another, like I said, 3 shows of the circus, the Bounce House Extravaganza, Ice Cream Churn-Off, and Cow Pie Bingo.
Now, let me tell you, this Ice Cream Churn-Off, this is a rematch, okay?
Right.
This is the Campbellsville Area Association every summer in June, which is Dairy Month. The Campbellsville area folks, they have Ice Cream Churn-Off.
Right.
And so they're coming to the county fair to say, let's have a rematch.
So, and there's nothing better than homemade ice cream.
No.
Except for maybe that chocolate milk.
You know what? That is essentially melted ice cream, I think. That's the way they make it.
That's right. That's exactly right.
They'll be taking entries at the park tomorrow at 5.
And Cow Pie Bingo, I won that one year.
Yeah, you did?
How about that? Yeah. And I mean, I think it's pretty obviously what it is. They put a bunch of numbers around and a cow walks around and does what cows do. And whoever's number they do it on wins some money.
Yeah.
So that's I mean, it's the easiest.
And that's supporting FFA this year.
Right.
So if you've
never seen Cow Pie Bingo, it's just sitting around watching a cow wait for it to do what it does. We also have tomorrow night Celebrity Showmanship Cattle Show and the Junk Car Jump and Run.
Yes, Dirt Arena, Junk Car Jump and Run, very popular event. That is always interesting to see what somebody can find to kind of crash, bang, boom, if you will. And our Celebrity Cattle Show, it keeps getting better. We never know what we're going to see.
Right. Friday, once again, the bounce houses, and you're going to have your vendor mall, and the motocross is Friday night, as well as the Grill Masters competition. And then the rodeo starts on Friday night.
That's right.
And that's the Brick Church Meats and More Rodeo.
Yes, and that is a 2-night rodeo this year, Scott.
Right.
We had such fun, and it was so successful. Good competition last year on our one night, so we're going to have 2 nights rodeo. That Dirt Arena, Friday is the motocross, Saturday is the derby, but the times are all lined up. So
you won't miss anything. You won't miss anything.
Yeah.
And then Saturday, as if you weren't already fared out, there is more to do on Saturday than there was the rest of the week. Then the Demolition Derby, which is a fair staple.
Gotta have that.
And then the rodeo finals. So Saturday's a big day as well. We've been getting all this information from this. If you got last week's newspaper, you got one of these inside of it. If you didn't, you can stop down at the newspaper office right here on the square and you can pick one up. And we got more of them. Plus, if we happen to have sold out, there's been a run on the paper and they're sold out by now. There's some more here at the Chamber of Commerce. Thank you, Jesse. Thank y'all for all the work y'all did to get it done.
Absolutely. We hope to see you out, all of you out the rest of the week.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you soon. We'll be back in just a minute. There you go.
This is Chris Yow with Main Street Sports Today. Every show, Mo, Patton, and I welcome friends from all across the sports landscape, from high school coaches and reporters to national, college, and pro sports personalities. You never know who might stop by for a chat. AP Tennessee sports editor, three-time Tennessee Sports Writer of the Year 2020 TSWA Hall of Famer. She covers the Titans, the Predators, the Grizzlies, college football, and hoops. Please make welcome Teresa Walker.
Former University of Tennessee, former Team USA Olympian, ex-Cy Young Award winner, R.A. Dickey. R.A., did I miss anything?
Man, that was sweet. Yeah, I need to listen to that before I go to bed every night. That was nice.
Has 5 sports Emmys. That's not bad for the other guy in Wham, Ryan McGee.
The other guy in Wham married the best looking girl, Bananarama, so the other guy in Wham had a pretty good life.
From preps to pros, we're taking on the sports topics you care about. Tune in across Main Street Media social platforms at 2 p.m. or on demand on your podcast distribution platform of choice.
Jones & Lang Sporting Goods here in Columbia has been outfitting teams, officials, and anybody else from T-ball to college for 50-plus years. Be sure and check them out at 931-388-8060 or online at jonesandlang.com. Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Zion Christian Academy, zioneagles.org or 931-388-5731. You can schedule your appointment. Go tour their campus. It is beautiful over there, and you're definitely going to want to see it. Again, it's zioneagles.org. Give them a call, 931-388-5731, and schedule your tour today. Welcome back into Mornings on Main Street, Southern Middle Tennessee. Once again, I'm Chris Yow, and we have sports for you. So stick around here. We've got a sports report from, of course, Maurice, Patton, and Wade Neely. We'll start in Maury County with Mo.
Thanks, Chris. This week's Main Street Maury print edition has coverage of Week 3 of the high school football season in and around the county, including big wins by Spring Hill, Columbia Central, and Mount Pleasant, in addition to coverage of Columbia Academy's loss, unfortunately, over at two-time defending Division 2A state champion Friendship Christian, and other updates from across the high school football landscape. So you can see all of that in print in addition to online at mainstreetmedia.com. Upcoming Week 4, big games at Spring Hill, at Columbia Central. The Pegasus Cup between Loretto and Summertown renews down at Summertown. We'll be on the ground for that one as well, so be sure and check out the website, mainstreetmurray.com, Saturday morning for coverage of all of that and the rest of Week 4.
Thanks, Mo. We're going to take you down to Giles County now, where Wade Neely is standing by with the report.
Big week for us here at the Pulaski Citizen, the southernmost touch point of the Main Street media universe. And what a week it was. Giles County and Richland getting wins on the gridiron for the first time in the same week all year long. Richland is now 2-1 after a 14-12 victory versus Wayne County last Friday. A big defensive stand right at the end of that ball game for the Raiders propels them to the 2-point win. Again, 1-0 now in region play are the Richland Raiders. They have a big matchup versus Fairview looming on the road this week. Giles County, and a game that we broadcast on Pulaski Citizen Live. Yours truly and Chris Bledsoe had the call as the Bobcats ran wild on Fayetteville City. And the Bobcats pick up their first win of the year. 150-plus yards on the ground for Exorion Randolph. Nearly 100 yards rushing for Kamari Turner at the Wildcat position for Giles County. Kind of a ho-hum 44-20 victory. Fayetteville's a really good team, but they were outmatched versus the Bobcats. So we have a complete breakdown of both of those ball games for you guys. And then we also have words exclusive to the Pulaski Citizen this week on the Giles County Lady Bobcats soccer team. The Lady Bobcats 6-0. 6-0 victory versus Marshall County last Tuesday. And what a win it was. Goals from Mia Harlow and Ramsey Owens, and then also a goal from Tani Escobar as GCHS. The ladies are now 3-3 overall, and most importantly, they're 1-0 in district play. They got a big showdown coming up versus Murfreesboro Central Magnet later this week. We always have words from our good friend Larry Woody in the Pulaski Citizen. And then we also had a nice recap on the South Giles Eagles as South Giles ran wild versus Blanche last week. Big win for them, and you can read all about that. Scott Stewart had the story from the Brickyard as South Giles got the win. The good news about the Pulaski Citizen, folks, All of our broadcasts on Pulaski Citizen Live, you can find those by downloading the Mixler app and searching PCL GCHS or PCL Richland. And if you missed any of this in print, you can check it out online at PulaskiCitizen.com. Wade Neely, sports editor of the Pulaski Citizen, signing out. We'll see you next time here.
Thanks, guys. All right. Stick around for more Mornings on Main Street, Southern Middle Tennessee, right after this.
They have always met wildest expectations as far as taking care of my teeth and my health. You know, teeth health is very important now to your heart. And I told him one day, I said, I'd love to have nice teeth and nice hair. And he said, well, I can take care of the teeth, but I can't take care of the hair. And I said, you can make my teeth? He said, yeah. I said, well, let's go for it. And he did. And I have been tremendously pleased. Dr. Hart, if you need him at night, he's here. This staff here will take care of you 24/7. You don't have to worry about, I can't get a hold of my dentist, my tooth's hurting. No, they will be here for you. And if I could get Dr. Hart to take that same artistry that he has and grow hair, then he would be double rich.
Piggly Wiggly, located in Neely's Mill Shopping Center, is Columbia's locally owned and operated Cost Plus 10 grocery store dedicated to serving the community with low prices and smiling faces. Piggly Wiggly offers fresh, hand-cut meats daily as well as daily hot plate lunches from their deli counter. You're certain to see smiling faces and a helping hand when you're here at Piggly Wiggly. Come by and check out our fresh produce, high-quality meats, and more. Down home, down the street, we'll see you at the Pig.
Custom Stone Handler supplies over 600 distributors and suppliers with quality stone products. Along with River Stone, we produce and distribute over 100 building, landscape, and other bulk products. Our goal is to provide quality products, service, and partnerships to ensure our customers' success. We firmly believe that the measure of any person or company is how they treat other people and customers. Give them a call at 931-490-4990 or visit CustomStonehandlers.com. Welcome back into Mornings on Main Street, Southern Middle Tennessee. I'm Chris Yow, and it's time now to take a look at your forecast this week with our weather.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Center, this is your weather today.
Good Wednesday morning to you. I'm Kelly Rawson here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with a check of your forecast. And today is looking, unfortunately, a little bit stormy with storms possible this morning and afternoon. Let's go ahead and play through Futurecast. You see a line of storms for your Wednesday morning around 7 a.m. Those will move through southern middle Tennessee. We'll catch a little bit of a break somewhat in the midday, and then with the afternoon we come another round of showers and storms. A few of these storms could be strong to low and severe, so be sure to stay weather aware for this afternoon and evening. So basically 2 rounds of storms, but then as we get to the evening we should dry out pretty nicely after 5-6 p.m. and then we will continue to dry out for the rest of your evening overnight. And for Thursday we may have a few clouds hanging around, but otherwise we will see dry conditions for your Thursday. Here is your 7-day forecast. Again, storms possible today, a few strong to low and severe, and then we start to slowly cool down. For Friday we are in the mid 80s and then lower 80s for this weekend.
That's going to do it for this edition of Mornings on Main Street, Southern Middle Tennessee. Thank you guys for being with us. We appreciate your support and hope that you have learned a little bit about what's going on here in Southern Middle Tennessee. We're here each and every Wednesday at 10 a.m. So please set your reminders to check us out on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and of course the Main Street Media television app available on your iPhone, Android, or Roku device. Until next time, we'll see you in Southern Middle Tennessee.